metro areas around here. Right now we're thinking that the wind gusts, may not make it as far inland as D.C., in terms of tropical storm force. That remains to be seen. But that's certainly always a concern that we have with these type of systems. So, people would need to be prepared for, the potential for power outages, just like with any type of thunderstorm that we have around here in the summer. Now, one other aspect of this storm I might point out, too, and this is away from the Washington, D.C. area. This is out towards the west, up in the highlands, the Potomac Highlands, up in western Maryland, and up in the higher elevations of the Panhandle of West Virginia. On the back side, on the southwest side of this precipitation shield, as it moves along with the storm, you could see we're going to have cold air up there, and you could see some snow. And some of that snow, in some of those upslope regions that typically see a lot of snow, they could see an appreciable amount of snow. But that's still too early to tell. But it's still something that's of a concern. That would be toward Monday night, Tuesday.
All right, thank you so much, and we appreciate it again, talking to Steve Zubrick with the National Weather Service in Washington, D.C.
And as he mentioned, not only the Mid-Atlantic, but the northeast coast could be impacted by Sandy. We're here to keep you updated. We continue to watch Hurricane Sandy, now a strong Category 2 hurricane with winds of 105 miles an hour. This is viewer video. The time-lapse shows Sandy bringing impacts to the Dominican Republic as it crossed over the eastern tip of Jamaica, then crossed over eastern Cuba. Now it's over the extreme southwestern waters of the Atlantic Basin, not too far away from the Florida Peninsula.
And, we are talking about potentially 6 to 12 inches for parts of the Caribbean, but I know many of you want to find out what's going to happen here at home.
Oh, absolutely. So let's bring in our hurricane specialist, Carl Parker, with the latest. Again, Floridians really want to know first how they will be impacted, Carl.
Well, primarily this is going to be a storm along the coast for Florida. We'll see winds gusting to tropical storm force. We'll see an increase in the waves, certainly, and beach erosion. That'll be through the next couple of days. But the real critical question is, what exactly will we see in the Northeast? We're going to address that in just a moment. Let's take a look first of all at the latest from the Hurricane Center. As of 11 a.m., it's a 105-mile-per-hour storm moving north at 16 miles per hour. So we did see weakening certainly as it crossed Cuba, but now it is very much holding its own. Notice also that we're still seeing these tropical bands coming around, these curved bands coming around and into Hispaniola. So there is still heavy rain occurring there. That's not good at all. It's been raining for more than 24 hours in parts of Haiti. And there's a look at the core of the storm, which is now moving into the southernmost islands in the Bahamas. That is Long Island right there. It looks like they're going to be hit directly, along with Great Exuma, and then also Cat Island to the north as the storm continues off to the north here. And then we are seeing peripheral effects well off to the north and to the west, some of these outermost banding features coming across South Florida. And along with that, there is some light rain. There has been some gusty wind, generally topping out at about 30 miles per hour, but that will increase later today, we believe, up to tropical storm force this evening in particular, and then certainly so through the day tomorrow. We'll see northeast winds initially coming into the coast.